Game streaming has been around for a while, and anyone who's been in that gig for some time will know that audio quality is very, very important indeed, arguably more important than your webcam or video quality. And streaming VR is growing in prevalence, and whilst VR headsets include a microphone, as this video will go on to show, the audio quality of them is very, very variable indeed. So Joseph from ModMic, who was rooting around on YouTube looking for VR accessories, stumbled across my channel and has suggested that I check out the ModMic Wireless. Now, this was principally designed for people who had high quality headphones that didn't necessarily include a microphone, and this can attach via some very strong 3M magnets. They stick onto the side of your headphones. There's two included in the box, so you can connect it to two devices, and this microphone connects via Bluetooth to your computer using some clever Qualcomm technology that reduces the latency and keeps that at around 34 milliseconds. Now, this is every bit as applicable to a VR headset. You can stick it onto the HMD and position it next to your mouth, so that principally the intent here would be that you can improve your audio quality either for your recordings or for your streaming to Twitch or to YouTube. So in this video, we're going to compare the audio quality of this microphone to, somewhat unfairly, the Shure SM7B, but that gives us a high quality audio base from which we can make other comparisons. We're also going to compare it to the Corsair Virtuoso, which is a wireless headset, of course, from Corsair, and then comparing it to the VR headsets, the Rift S, the Oculus Quest 2, the HP Reverb G2, and the Valve Index. We're also going to do some plosive tests, P's, T's and B's, which typically create a puff of air on the microphone and can distort your audio, to see how they compare as well. So without further ado, let's get into the audio checks. So this is a grossly unfair comparison. This is the Shure SM7B connected via the Go XLR. This is exponentially more expensive than any of the other microphones that we've tested, but it does give us a good high quality audio baseline from which we can compare the other microphones. This is the Corsair Virtuoso. It uses wireless technology. It's got a positional microphone that works really well, and we are recording this on OBS at 48 kHz. This is the ModMic Wireless. This makes use of Qualcomm aptX low latency Bluetooth technology. It's being recorded on OBS, again at 48 kHz. This is the Oculus Rift S. I have lowered the audio levels down to 60 in the Windows audio mixer. Other than that, no other sound treatment or compression has been applied. It's being recorded on OBS at 48 kHz. This is the HP Reverb G2. I have adjusted the volume down in Windows. It's being recorded on OBS at 48 kHz with no other sound treatment applied. This is the ModMic Wireless. It's connected to the Reverb G2. We're recording on OBS at 48 kHz, and no other sound treatment or compression has been applied. This is the Oculus Quest 2 microphone via the Oculus Link. It's being recorded on OBS at 48 kHz with no sound treatment, no compression. This is the microphone as it sounds directly from the device. This is the ModMic Wireless. We are recording this on OBS at 48 kHz, and we're applying no sound treatment and no compression. This is the Valve Index microphone, again being recorded on OBS at 48 kHz with no sound treatment applied. This is the ModMic Wireless. It's connected to the Reverb G2. We're recording on OBS at 48 kHz. And no other sound treatment or compression has been applied. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. 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 Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppered. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. So how does this microphone fare? And the answer is, in most cases, pretty well compared to the VR headsets. The Rift S has pretty appalling audio quality, frankly, a great little headset from back in the day. Disappointingly, the HP Reverb G2 has got some pretty poor audio quality, albeit you can do some tweaking with audio levels within Windows to improve it. The ModMic Wireless is still substantially better. The margin between this microphone and the Quest 2 is nowhere near as big, albeit I do still think the overall quality is better on the ModMic Wireless, and I think there's better scope for using audio effects like compression, albeit we've not done that in this video. The one anomaly that we do have here is the Valve Index. I don't know quite how Valve have done that, but they have managed to pack a really exceptional microphone into that VR headset. The only downside, even with the Valve Index, and certainly applicable in all of the other instances of VR HMDs, is you can't reposition the microphone relative to your face or your mouth. It's typically on the underside, and it is where it is, and you get the audio quality that you get. Now, you can make quite a lot adjustments with the ModMic Wireless. It's got quite a robust arm on it, actually, that stays still. When you position it, it doesn't move around. So whilst it is somewhat plosive sensitive in my opinion, and you will have heard that in some of the tests, when you get the positioning right on this microphone, the audio quality really is very good indeed. Now, this rocks in at around about the 140 UK pound mark. Expect to pay something similar in US dollars, and that could sound like quite a steep price tag, but it does have that very nice Qualcomm Bluetooth technology with a very low latency. The audio quality is very good. You've got a nice battery included there, as well as the hard case for storing it away. And I think if you're legitimately serious about your streaming and video content, and an audio upgrade is really, frankly, a very important part of giving a great experience to your users. And I think for VR content in particular, given the movement nature of playing those games, you can't just position a microphone like I've got here just off camera, or like the Shure SM7B. Those things aren't moving dynamically with you, and having this attached onto the VR headset really does suit that use case very well. Now, if you compare the cost of this, thinking 140 UK pounds is a lot, you're going to be paying substantially more for that than for a lavalier microphone with wireless capability as well. So actually, I think it hits a sweet spot of price to performance that's pretty good for the average gamer and streamer. So generally, I'm going to recommend this. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I feel like I'm giving everything 4 out of 5 recently. I would like the plosives to be slightly less pronounced on this headset. I think the price is okay for what it is, but in the round, I think this is a really welcome accessory, and expect, particularly in my Elite Dangerous Odyssey Alpha footage that you'll be seeing coming out in the next couple of days, you will be seeing this microphone attached to the Reverb G2. That is by far and above the best quality VR headset, so I do want to use that headset, but I do want better audio quality than its microphone is going to provide me. So there we go, guys, the ModMic Wireless, a great upgrade for those that are streaming or recording VR content. As always, I hope you're really well wherever in the world you are. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.